So here it is, the uniform that I wore down in Operation Iraqi Freedom 1, the fall of Saddam. As you can see, this patch was actually made by one of the Iraqi seamstress, which is a less quality patch, but it is the combat patch that we earned while we were down here, 440th Signal Battalion. Bravo Bulldogs, right? All right, so, and this is the actual patch that we got back in Germany before we deployed, and as you can see, it saw better days. I had to throw some duct tape under there to keep it on my uniform. Never thought to fix it. Seems like a good memento. There you have it. Veterans, this one's for you. There is a line that has been crossed here in ways that I can't even express. The federal government shutdown has gone to levels of complete nanny boo-boo, but now it has started to affect those who matter most to this country. Now, I have said for some time now that the only reason that these three-piece, $5,000 suit yuppies from Ivy League schools are in power, the only reason that they're even around is because of people that are too stupid, like myself, to realize that we're just getting bent over the table and rammed all the damn time. We're kept underfoot, kept underprivileged, so that they, just like the jihadists, have a pool of individuals, of angry young individuals that they can train, brainwash, send into battle, and defend their corporate greed, their political corruption, and this nonsense that's going on right now. Name me 2 presidents in the last 30 years that have the right to say anything to veterans. You have Carter, who did dick in World War II. You have Reagan, who, because of bad eyesight, had to do voiceovers in the Air Forces, well, the Army Air Corps, safety videos as they were flying into theater. You do have George Herbert Walker Bush, who was basically G.I. Joe. You have Clinton, who was a draft dodger. Bush, who backdoor dodged the draft by joining the Air National Guard, which had no chances of going to Vietnam. And sorry, Air Force National Guard, but I know you think you're a part of the military. You're not, even if you'd like to be. And finally, you have this joker, President Obama, who didn't even bother to try to defend his country, has no concept of what it means to serve, to sacrifice before asking others to do the same. Has absolutely no concept of whatsoever. But in being a petty little bitch, and that's exactly what you are. You're a thug and a petty little bitch. Yes, it is the Republicans' fault that we are in this situation, but instead of gaining some sort of political capital with the public, or, God help you, the guys that actually keep you in power, what do? You try and close down a memorial to the World War II veterans and prevent World War II veterans, who were losing in droves by the day, access to their memorial. You're a shitbag. I'm sorry. You're a shitbag. And on top of that, the guys you still have left in Afghanistan, you know, that war you promised to end, and, I don't know, we caught the boogeyman a while ago, so why the hell are we still over there? You know, those guys, yeah. Now you don't even want to let them have their armed forces network for the weekend, so these guys can watch their baseball teams and their football teams and just stay in touch with home. Veterans, just stay in touch with home. My fellow service members, my brothers and sisters in arms, this is what I'm just going to flat out say. Is this what you're defending? Honestly? Is this what we carry this flag for? Is this what we sacrifice time and effort and some of us body parts, some of us our lives for? Even if it is an illusion, society is an illusion, that's fine, and you can find, okay, I'm buying in the illusion, and I'm buying into America. Well, why? Why now? Why now? Tell me why now. Why is this government, this current government, Democrat, Republican, don't give a shit? Why defend this government? The only reason these weak, spineless chicken shits are even in power is because of brave, courageous strong individuals like But the reality is, change starts with you, my brethren. It starts with you. It starts with us. It starts with us demanding that our government act in a way that is constitutional, that is just respectful, for God's sake. When I raised my right hand, I did so in defense of the Constitution, not the Clinton administration, which was when I went in, or the Bush administration, which was when I got out, or the Obama administration, or the Carter administration, or the Washington administration. At no point ever has the oath of the United States service member been, I pledge allegiance to the head of state of the United States of America. No. You know who did that? Those were the Nazis. One of the first things Hitler did was have the armed forces of Germany pledge their allegiance not to the folk, but to the Führer. When the time comes, the only way they'll be able to defend their paradigm is if you defend them. Period. You man the weapons, you man the equipment, and you are the muscle. Without you, without the veterans, without police, they're nothing. They have no power. They have nothing. No strength. No reality, no authority. So what I want you to really start thinking about is this really worth it? Is this system really worth defending? Is this system even changeable? And I'm going to tell you, no. The corruption is too thick. The monetary system is on the decline. Government is corrupt beyond measure. And religion, don't even get me started. So veterans, service members, think about this. Really sit and think about this. Is a regime that doesn't even want to give you the ability to watch the Armed Forces Network, which is military run, military operated, and the personnel are all military, and the military is still funded. They're not government workers on furlough. They're you. But you're not going to be allowed to watch your favorite sports team in the playoffs, or watch your football games, or even catch up on the new episodes of, I don't know what's out right now, because Breaking Bad's over, and that was just heartbreaking. But do ask yourself, when the time comes, is it going to be brethren versus brethren, or solidified unit as it always was, as it always will be, to remove those who would make a mockery of your service?